Nancy Hughes. I write cookbooks and I develop a lot of recipes for major gourmet and lifestyle magazines. But I'm also known as a lazy cook. Come inside and I'll show you why. When you come home from work or just a day of everything, you walk in that door, and even I walk in the door, and I certainly don't want to cook, and not after cooking for 12 hours straight. But you have to. You've got a family, you've got to eat decent, you know, and you can't constantly pick up the telephone and call for pizza. It's just not a healthy lifestyle. So I have to come up with these recipes for y'all and for me. This project, like I said, I'm working on is called the excuseless-dump-and-do recipes. And what we do is, this is my very, very favorite, there is absolutely no chopping involved. It's a no chop, no thaw, no measure, no excuse recipe. You take frozen chicken breasts, you don't measure them out, you just take them straight from the bag, and you pop them frozen into the skillet, just like that, hard as a rock. Then you open a bag of stir-fried peppers, if you can open the bag. Frozen, you sprinkle them over the top. I'm telling you, this is an absolutely dump and do recipe that is, if you're brain dead, this is a good one. It really, really is. And you take stewed tomatoes and you put that on top of that. Again, no measuring. You take some oregano and you just sprinkle it over the top. You just pick it up, you throw it on the stove, you turn it on, you bring it to a boil, you reduce the heat, throw a cover on it, and let it take care of itself for 25 minutes. 25 minutes. In that amount of time, you don't have to clean up. So you can take a shower, you can have a glass of wine or iced tea, you can read an article in a magazine, you can do a load of laundry, or you could just go in the other room and sit and have a conversation outside of the kitchen. Okay, so what you do here is you take the chicken out, and it continues to cook for another 5 minutes. You bring it up to a boil because you don't want this soupiness here. You want it to be nice and thick. And also, the onions aren't quite done. So you just set this on, and because you didn't brown your chicken, it has this little build-up here, but you won't see that after you cook everything down. That's one of the reasons you brown chicken. So now it's boiled down, and you have a nice thick sauce, and you just pour it over the chicken. I mean, this is to serve for. And then, I'm not finished. Again, remember, this is still a no measure, so you take, they don't sell 4 ounces where I live, so you buy the 8 ounce, and you just take a great big handful, we're talking healthy, and you just sprinkle it over everything, and you quite get enough, and then you let it sit for 2 minutes, and in 2 minutes you'll see how oozy good this is. This dish, again, is the ultimate no excuse dinner. I mean, you don't have to call for pizza. You don't have to stop at the fast food line. Why? You have a home-cooked meal. You don't do anything. Everything's frozen. You dump it in. You cook it. You even have time to sit down and read a magazine article or talk to your spouse or read a story to your little guy or do a little laundry if you want to. But, I mean, you've got time. Then again, if you don't eat it all, freeze it. Then you have an extra plus right there. You serve it with French bread, bag salad. That's dinner.